Broadcasting from under the roof of Lone Depot Park as we ready for game time. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nick Neidert, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So stepping in is Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Nope. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stallings gathers. Throw down to first, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Stallings is right there, and that's out number 2.
That is third. The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Striding forward now, Dominic Smith showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Marte on the move. And foul. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Taijuan Walker will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Luis Arias waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
That'll bring up Luis Arias. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over.
Hey.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, Gabriel, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with one down. And the count will be full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
Two out with the man at first. And he misses 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Walker removed to first, and he's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Marte off for second. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. He set the payoff pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Marlins lead one. Still no score. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but three fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Francisco Lindor is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Alonso at second. Conforto at first with no outs. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 21 homers and 71 runs batted in. Into the corner and slicing foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The set and the 3-1 pitch.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tomas Nido. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. From the stretch.
Hey! After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The set and the 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Arias shading to his right, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
Trust me when I tell you, no exception to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a...
Nick Castellanos now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Nick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. The catcher. Great job. Rolling.
Next, it'll be Jacob Stallings. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Walker has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Anderson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Brian Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And, almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Davis is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here is Taijuan Walker as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Taijuan Walker.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Jeff McNeil. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Nick Neidert.
The pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Luis Arias, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit on the ground is short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 18 homers and 69 runs batted in. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the AB now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 43 on the year for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Scoreless.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Count even now at 1-1. Castellanos, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time and just Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and two now.
It's 1 and 2.
And that one yanked just foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the Mets pitcher, Taijuan Walker, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. And now here is Brian Anderson. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No, that's down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chisholm has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 count.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Nick Neidert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count now, 3-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now Nimmo connects. Out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Marte is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding in is Pete Alonso, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Trout looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Cole Hamels.
So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lindor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next to hit is Tomas Nido. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hamels comes set. 0-1 on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starling Marte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
2-1. Ball.
3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
3-2, full count. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Mark. Wow.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. David Peterson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
David Peterson.
into the box now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. McNeil's got it for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kevin Pillar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
First offering. On the line, that's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One count. Here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Nope.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Still even at 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, and that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Another one sent foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Grounder down the 3rd, and he's safe. Throw gets him at first. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they don't come much than what you saw right there. Some nice diving stop down there at 3rd, and this again was show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Pete Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. Has really been the blow to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Dylan Betances will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
And now, Nicholas Castellanos. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 5. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's pitch.
Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be. But then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. Hey.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up from New York, Francisco Lindor grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And that's a great take right. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs to 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. 2 down. Next up is J.D. Davis. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
He comes set. The 0-0 pitch. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. Now here's the first offering. Diaz has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. You saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Count even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now is Miguel Rojas, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he's back standing. He's set. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Two balls and a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up with. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lined hard to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Mike Trout. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the skill right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily. Second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Trevor May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him. As we'll take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he swings and pops foul behind the plate. And he will catch back there. They're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
Great scoring opportunities right there. You're talking about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
And stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. His career numbers against this pitcher. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So stepping in is Jacob Stallings. Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
He's set. The 2-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
A payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. John Birdie will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we have a double switch here.
Now in
Shane
right
Green will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Connor Scott will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Tomas Nido. And now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. One and one.
That's off the plate.
Now here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And here's Jose Peraza. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. It is.
No, inside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Lays
Ball
off
2.
again, and it's 2-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. McNeil is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, a huge insurance run right there. That's good as a hitter right there. To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he sends it on the ground to first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. 5-3 New York. Seth Lugo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For New York, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Striding in to start the 9th is Carter Scott as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
They weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is tail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate now is Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he makes good contact, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problems.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 8. Good pitch. This is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taijuan Walker hangs win number 11 on his line. Seth Lugo strikes out the side to record the save, his 48th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.